No, we're going. It'll open up. It's just a small road. I mean, there's probably it's not a lot like a major thoroughfare. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah, we have a lot of roads out in the county like this. I mean, it's just little old, supposed to be 2-lane, but you can tell. I mean, it's like a lane and a half maybe. But I mean, it's like out there where my dad lives, or dad lived. My stepmom lived. I mean, it's a little narrower than that road.
ASU yet? ASU?
Cashew? Yeah. What's that?
Oh, take a steak?
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, we'll call 2 days.
Yeah, they're leaving Sunday. Yeah, I can't leave them in 4 weeks. We've had Philippines, Thailand. They stay with us 4 weeks. They learn how we do things. Like they're going to help with the zero waste event downtown. So it's done it last weekend, but the rain hit. Scared of they're going to have to do.
It allows us to effectively give them medicine if they need it, to vaccinate them, to manage their health and reproduction. And behind that, we need some way to get them into that facility safely. And so typically what we will build is some form of a single file alley and a squeezed area where we can get our...
But if done well, you can do that, or less, maybe twice a winter. And we'll tell a story on this farm you're looking at right here on just that. Third question is, how would you like to go the whole winter with barely seeing a speck of mud on your cattle? Would that be nice?
Yeah.
Again, I qualify all these statements by saying
that way.
20 feet straight down.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a hazard. And so for a safety reason, what you want to do is, from a livestock situation, is to fence these things off, because you can definitely lose a critter down in there, and it's not going to get back out. So as far as karst features, which this is, half the state is heavy or medium karst. You find it mostly, a lot of it down in the southern part of the state, the western pennyroyal, the eastern pennyroyal, and then also central Kentucky.
Lines in there. This week on Friday is the deadline for crop reporting, so if you have any kind of beans, corn, tobacco, anything like that that you need to report on your farm, that's due by Friday. So if you think that you all do, call the office, we'll schedule an appointment, we'll get you in before Friday. There's also another girl that works there with me. Her name's Kirsty. Her name and her phone number and our email is both in there. On the back, this is one of the most important things.
Farm tour.
Toss a bunch of food in here, like you bury it and toss some food waste in here, and they'll eat it. There's another one there. They'll eat it, and then like they'll leave you with their poop, which is called castings. Yeah, and then you can use that like in your garden.
And it always should be like with this paper.
With paper, yeah, or like leaf material. But paper is really good. So instead of sending the paper to the recycle,
it's composting.
It's composting.
Okay.
Yep. So this, like, we top this off with shredded paper, like almost every time I add food, which is about once a week. So, and the more, like, the worms will, and the volume of food that's being put in here.
And
so,
what did you do with the worm afterwards?
So they'll just continue. It's their own little life cycle in here.
And so, if they die, they just like composting here. Okay.
Yep. So they'll, I have like 3 or 4 of these. Byron will have one eventually. He was supposed to get one from me, but he never came and got it.
I will remind him.
To the 4 of them to the county, 2 of the city fire departments. We have 6 within Franklin County. The main idea behind these, they were kind of invented. I don't know if any of you all know Dale Dobson. He's a huge advocate for farmer safety. He's a farmer out of Western Kentucky. He works for the Department of Agriculture, and he goes around the state pushing farm safety. So back in the early to mid 90s, they had some guys that were together around a wood stove trying to figure out some kind of device to help save people during a grain rescue.
Yeah.
We have this already.
ทอดไข่ดาวและผัดกะหล่ำปีไปครั้งเดียวกัน ถ้าไฟเออร์ลามไม่ร้องก็คือไม่ใช่อ่ะไม่ใช่จริงๆบอกเลย ไม่ใช่ครัวเราความสนุกสนานของที่นี่ก็คือมีสงครามตลอดเวลาในครัวตอนจะกลับไปเก็บเงินแล้วมาเปิดร้านอาหารไทยแข่งกับร้านอาหารไทยที่นี่อีกทีหนึ่งตอนจะกลับมาแน่นอนนี่น้องนี่ก็จะกลับมาแน่นอนพอแล้วไปแล้วบ๊ายบาย
I'm all ready to go crazy just flying to the Netherlands, and that's just 8 hours.
Yeah.
This is our last week.
Well, it does me in.
Us that has a gray cat that roams around all the time, and now I saw another one the other day.
You know,
a different gray.
My dog was hiding under the car, and it was like, it was not going to let us go. Like we needed to book out of there. It was pretty intense, actually.
Yeah, I bet that's Callie. I bet. Was she under the gray car?
She was under like a Toyota type car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there was another cat that was tapped. I guess you must learn like British English because you said jumper.
Yeah, I have a London friend.
You have
like
a
Londoner friend. Yeah,
oh,
one guy.
Cool.
I have got to talk to him like about a year. Like he helped me practicing English.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got that from him. And
say?
some kind of accent. Yeah, because he is the one I'm talking to.
Yeah. Do you say mate?